wasn't sure. I mean, with both guys. I'm on the story. I'm gonna be on the side. Yeah.
Okay. We all is Brian.
Yo, he's bringing the portable battery. Okay, cool. All right.
Well, I could have put all my crap in.
Hey.
As soon as it is, just come to me. I can, and you have the helicopter, right? I can give you a little background on this. This is where we used to do all the trainings. Remember those days? We used to come here all the time. Back in the day. Thank you for being here. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Living the dream, man. Living the dream. It's all good. We're all. They know we're saying. We want to go. Just read a camera.
Yeah.
I'd say right there.
If somebody comes late, I don't want to walk in front of all your cameras. You want it behind you?
No, that's
Behind's
fine.
good. Right up behind you guys. That way.
Yeah, up behind's good.
Yeah, let's do it that way. I just don't want somebody walking out in front of you to plug in.
Yes, okay, so where I'm standing and
Your head is always a good idea.
behind the base of the hill.
We like behind.
One, because there's only two spots left. Two holes left.
This was a loud
Mic level.
The
Number 11.
place where people actually live,
Number 11.
about a quarter mile down the street. I actually spoke to somebody who was woken up this morning by the sound of that explosion.
Thank you. Yeah. You're not doing it. I will with all these. Check them out. Angie, buenos días. They told me something.
What is it, mic level?
And again, keep in mind, this is a huge facility. We used to come here for trainings years ago. So what you see is a large facility where the sheriff's department has all kinds of training for their very good specialized people. On top of that, it's electric fire. So the whole bill is the facility itself. From what I am hearing, and this is very, very preliminary, it looks like something was being addressed. Not that they were working. These guys are really, they're going to work on something. They're going to bring in the work. They are going to do an X-ray of the site. So this product is off-site. And if they have to install it,
I didn't see.
I can tell you that the hospital was actually, and you might correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was 1986. And that was the last time they were in the and the bomb squad died or something like that.
We should. We do.
They were the targets.
Let's check this
where people flip through red, cable and they have to make it work in real life. First of all, and they look at it. If they're going to transport something, they're going to things happen. Remember, when the fireworks exploded,
the cone.
specialized boxes that they weren't supposed to, but that was inside that unit that was those things in. This was not inside one. is
No.
why it went off, we don't know.
Can I get the? Sure. Can I get the?
Find out more. One is what this is hitting really hard, and I can tell you the deputies, I can't get away.
Don't zip it up. Something to get hot. Yeah, we get hot. Take a little bit of air. Ready, sir?
Yeah, that's what they're looking for. They have to bring the whole team here, and it's going to turn that to one actually, and that is going to be a really, now that could change that a little bit, but we should be able to at least get around time at this location. Of course, we'll bring it to you live.
Are you on 8-second vacancy?
I was, and then I stopped.
Good point, good point. Thank you for bringing that up, because, okay, keep in mind that this is an industrial facility. One thing that we're going to do here this morning, they've set up, we are right off of Eastern Avenue. What they have done is set up locations in Eastern Avenue. If you are on the freeway, you have to take the Eastern exit. You might want to avoid it right now and take the 710, go on back to the If you know the area, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, Sheriff and Sheriff.
But I was able to get in now. You know, it took a little while. So there is some traffic. Not a lot, but enough. It seems to have calmed down. But Eastern coming over from Eastern area is completely blocked off. And so if you
Sheriff
come
Road
across
and
this area, always
Yes, I'll text you. I'll text you.
710 at Hazard, go around, just avoid it for now because you've got vehicles coming in. You've got the FBI, you've got all kinds of federal agencies coming in to assist on this, as we would expect. And so it's just going to be like this for today.
One, two, 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 1, 2, 2. Hey, where's the filter on that? It should be, I think, a little high. If you could take it back down to 125. Two, two, 1, 2. It's probably all right. 2, 2, 2. Volume's high? Yeah. Yeah, if you could bring it down a bit. We turned it up a bit for VPU last night. So 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. If I get a thumbs up when level's good. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. A little bit down. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We got a thumbs up. Yeah, if you could turn down master, probably 3 dB. 2, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. 1, 2, 2.
Guys, why are you doing it like that? Put it on the ground. Cool.
All four? Don't drop the leg yet. Are you locked? Oh.
Give what? No, I don't use that stuff.
Once it goes live, it will turn on. We're on.
Yeah. I'm here.
We gotta move it a little bit.
I should only. Yeah.
Just out of the gutter.
Yeah. Look, I don't plan to talk for 15. I don't plan to talk for 15 minutes.
You can do it. Come on.
Even I don't have that much to say.
Never make it in Congress.
Then again, they may not come to us for 20 minutes. I'm here in the helicopter. He's on a roll. You want to shoot cars coming in with bright lights?
I got a bazillion of those.
If I see you move the camera, I'll see that, you know.
If I see something,
I'll
yeah,
load.
when you're on, I'll pan off.
That's the whole right where we're standing. In terms of what you were talking about how far this was smelled, I can tell you that at the base of this hill, which is about a quarter of a mile, people in their homes heard this. It woke them up this morning, and we actually have somebody who describes it quite well. We're going to go to that sound as soon as we can. In the meantime, what they're saying is that about 7:30 this morning, they thought it was like an explosion of a garage. They're used to hearing things like this. Keep in mind, this facility does a lot of work with explosions. This is what the sheriff's team is based on. So they are not clear on things going off at work. But this was very, very different. With car alarms going off, we understand that within the facility, the windows were shattered. We saw some of the images that was showing you. We understand quite a few vehicles. So what he has to do right now, as he's explaining and showing you, is find out what all the debris went, the debris field, as it were. You also have seen that they are trying to figure out if this was safe. Is this safe at this point? Because this has little obviously happened a lot. Sheriff's Department is very, very, very careful. The people here at Biscailuz, which is one of this training facility is called, they know this stuff. And they actually, when they're dealing with explosives that they are not sure what it is, they're going to bring it up and it's they'll look at it, they're going to test it from far away. So what it seems may have been happening here is that they were transferring something. Now what it was, we don't know. Keep in mind that in the last
hold on.
fireworks from all over the place, and some of that stuff could be wrong. We don't know that's what it is, but it would make sense, for example, that is one possibility. Because if they're picking up from 4th of July, whenever they pick up those ones, they're really large, like in Commerce, for example, they had a huge bus, they left it there in the warehouse until they could have the APS move it. But if it's a small enough amount, they might try to move it. Usually they would move it from the location here or whatever facility they're going to and it's kept right here. Now this seems like it's moving the items that were, whatever they are, moving the facility, training, whatever, but they must have not thought that this was in any way dangerous. Now, what happens if you know anybody can, explosives is number one, and the number two is they will tell you that friction is their worst enemy, and that is because when you are transporting any kind of explosive, if it is unstable, any kind of friction will set it off. In the old days, when we used to have radios, like radios that would play, they used to tell us not to use them if we were near a location where they were actually finding out if something was an explosive or not, because that clip, that sound sometimes can set it off. So they're really careful about this stuff. So this obviously caught him off guard. We'll know more about it at noon when they have a press conference. But at this point, we do have 3 people dead, 1 person hospitalized. One update, they did move the yellow tape to in front off of Eastern. If you live on the base of Eastern, which is about a quarter mile from the entrance of the facility where there are homes, if you live there, they moved the yellow tape to the other side of the homes so you can drive into your house. It's no longer off limits. But with that, I will tell you, there is traffic off of Eastern, so you may want to go the other way around anyway. And if you do not have to be in this area, avoid it, because they're going to have a lot of vehicles checking in. Gonzalez, 937.
They don't have far to go.
For example, I remember, and I'm going to emphasize that this has nothing to do with this, but I'll give you an example. I remember a few years back, they found in somebody with a old, like World War II. Even then, when they went to move them, they actually put them in very specialized vehicles because that kind of, the older it is, and it depends on where it's been kept, but the older it is, if it's gotten wet in the past and people were keeping stuff in their garage and they didn't know it was there, that stuff they're very careful with where they find it because it's highly volatile. So, not knowing what this is, it brings to mind that if they were moving it like they were in a vehicle, they must have thought that it was safe. There is no indication at this point that this is nothing but an accident. Again, we'll know more in June, but they're not acting like it's anything beyond that, as tragic as it is and whatever it is. But it's definitely, it doesn't happen often. Like I said, the last time it happened was 39 years ago, and in North Hollywood. So it's tragic. It truly is, but it's going to be something that they're going to be looking at. That's why everybody's ascending here. ATF, every agency, federal, state, they're coming here because whenever something like this happens, they all want to find out what happened because they learned from this too. So, but like I said, they've been picking up a lot of fireworks in busts lately. Sometimes they bring them here, and sometimes that stuff has been kept in really bad condition by whoever was keeping it. Or maybe it was something that somebody found in their garage. We don't know. No one knew. They may not know yet. You know, they may not know. They may have a law, but that's the other thing. Whenever they transport anything even within the facility, there is a law.
Do you have the power for it, or I need to get it?
Kind of ordinance like that.
Oh,
without
actually,
writing
it's
it down,
with Adrian.
do this from here to there, so people know where things are, because you need to. So they probably know what they picked up, or what they thought they were picking up, and what they were doing with it. Now the question as to why it went off, that's probably going to take a while. Back to you. Managers back there with different parts of that light. I have a great different lights. He went on, he's a sound engineer, so he describes it and he talks about it. And I thought, okay, I'll give him 3 instructions. I mean, look, we can only guess, but you know, and I don't want to get into it. They picked it up last night and anything like that. My friend said, well, you know, they were obviously transporting something they thought was safe.
Yeah, Mario's got a few. Most people are like, I didn't hear anything.
Well, they were hitting G. 11:45. We are here. They say closer to you. Did you know? We'll be right here. Now, when they come live to us, I'll be behind the office.
I'll give you this chair. You can sit outside. I know. I just like to now.
I just texted my friend who's in the sheriff's flying thing. I was saying they were doing a training here. He's not answering, so he may be off range. Like they may not. And they would keep everything, like nobody moved.
So I'll have that mic hot in case you ask a question.
They're not going to come to me. They're going to go direct to where all they should.
And if you ask a question, I'll have it on tape at least.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
We're plugging in my mic. I was like trying to get it over there before there was no spots left. I gotta look out for you. You're the man. Get my nap good. I had like 2 hours, like they sent me to court. I was like 2 hours early, so I went on a walk. I was like 1.5 miles away when he called me. What's up, man? Other side. Oh, yeah.
Lots of people.
Good.
How you doing, man?
Good. How about you?
Good.
Working hard?
Working hard. Trying to stay out of...
You taking your truck home?
once in a while now. But sometimes the nighttime thing, they never use it. They always say. But if I'm calling out and say, hey, I'm supposed to have oh yeah, go ahead.
All of our trucks are double and triple.
I was in Santa Clarita yesterday for the
I was thinking
there on the corner.
Yeah. Another one? I was thinking about you because I was initially assigned to that, and then I had to go out.
Me out.
Big Bean in Valencia. And I was like, man, that's the protest corner.
Yeah, protest corner. That's SEIU people.
Yeah.
Most of them.
I was supposed to go out there, and I was like, I guarantee I'll see Ramos out here. It's like right.
You might have come to that. Was there still a lot of people there?
No, boy. They ended up sending me to that arraignment of the guy that killed him.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How did they catch that guy? No. I was there that morning, and then I go, it's a $4.8 million house. There's got to be somebody.
It's the guy who jumped the fence. That's
but how did they ID him and find him?
Well, I'm sure they got him on video beating the house.
That was an idea. I heard maybe like he left some DNA.
Probably.
The whole neighborhood like knew who it was.
Probably. Yeah. We've got talking to people. So, yeah, that guy is a druggie. He's always going to people's homes.
Yeah. How you doing? We had one of those in our neighborhood where his house dying people.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
He had a gun? The owner killed him?
No. The people that were in the house that were robbed.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Not with guns. The homeowners killed him with a gun? No. The other way around? Yeah.
Probably a bunch of crazy homeless people, huh? In there.
Not in LA. I mean, I don't think, no, because
all of them carry
No. They're all coordinated. Like, I see them. They're driving the neighborhood. They know.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, it's
They know what people are.
the organized burglary rings. Yeah. A lot of them don't carry anything, and they get spooked. You know?
Yeah.
You know that Boston Daily News, David Crane, like 3-4 months ago, they went to his house. They were trying to get in, and his wife was home. And she went, ah! She screamed and scared the shit out of him. They went running around and they caught him on the way.
I'll probably come to us one more time and see if I can actually
got in the
feel
car
the
and
sound
took
of
off.
Yeah. Sending you some top secret information, but not ready for area. Well, they already came in here. They tried to come back. Set the alarm off on it.
What if they try to come back? What does she have?
He doesn't have a sense for people that show over at their house that is safe with money.
Oh, they know.
They knew. Like, oh, yeah, he's got some.
They got his phone. So house clean.
She doesn't have to.
No?
I think they just randomly take over. I think they're doing it looking at houses.
Yeah, that's
like assuming you get in their car. They've got
So we do it. Just if you don't, you can avoid doing handling. Yeah, so you know, I know. Oh yeah,
that wasn't for you.
What do you mean? Yeah. I was saying just really doing that.
Did they release the names of the
I think a friend of mine knows.
I just got them, but it's not for
Is there anybody that you know?
I know one girl on the bomb squad, and I was focused on her, and I saw her driving.
Was she a canine officer?
Canine bomb, yeah.
No, she that's good. Her husband here was doing patrol sexually and that train he handled for jail for the contraband. tell that to Michael Myers.
Is that the guy that was speaking in it?
Oh yeah, it was quite a charade.
Oh, she got nothing.
Disgrace to the fucking past.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but I wonder. I just sent a text to my husband because I think we know.
Where wanna go? Stop.
Yeah, I went out to Malibu State Rescue last week.
All they had?
The ATV that went over off Decker Canyon.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I did. We get paid every time they get paid. We get paid.
Oh, do you?
As soon as I hear Malibu stuff.
Some type of car accident. 29-year-old woman with a injection. The ATV wasn't banged up at all.
Yeah, you have to just roll down the field.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if it's ripped. It probably bounced around and then got up and knocked out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was near the bottom. Couldn't see it. Yeah, definitely. I think it's yeah, from Westwood Boulevard, then it goes from south of Mulholland, it gets very comfortable. That's probably got to be 6 off the road, yeah, school bus, and then I remember at the screen, I mean, actually, this guy's next door that captured Oh, the Home Depot. Yeah, I had one like this, but what happens is you, no, when it snaps right over there, it's too far down.
Every time I see him at Home Depot, I buy him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's like the white because I use it as like 63 inches, right? Yeah, they have somebody really
County fire chief.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will.
Did you change my light Yeah, 1,000 times easier. You don't have to do all the time. You can just turn it on and off whenever you want. Although it breaks up sometimes, so sometimes I just dial in. It's how easy.
When this is not, I use the 12 hours. This is all and then it's not so I do that because
Go to channel 13, you might as well be on my road.
and I'm gonna put it on.
I don't even get that shit over that one.
That all
We just went off the air right now. Fox and
that's right. That's what I You're good. And this happens I bring it all.
Bro, my bad.
Oh, you have your own? You have it? Are you sure? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. No, Sandra, that was really good. Thank you.
They come to us. They come to us.
Okay, it's not.
I'll make you a double. Double margarita is what I got my free fucking here.
Trying to win photographer of the year. Hard to get. I'm hoping my fire went up.
Everybody tries.
I sat with them for an hour.
Poor thing. He panics himself into a bad spot. That's just it. You can't.
And then they stay. They don't get that.
Being here.
As much as I love Tommy Harris, he was horrible for 30 years. He did, but you know, everything got
It's like a, it's being small, right? But it doesn't matter because know, when you have to, when you go to the training, right?
I was trying to edit his stuff one day. He's like, I've been doing this for 30 years. I look at it.
And you look at it and
Can't have all white shots.
you know what I mean? I mean, but like, you know, one feet knocking the other face on one line. So it's good like that.
So it's sad.
He probably knows all about what that was a 45 millimeter
I was shooting with him.
Really?
He had more than like
I'm just kidding. It was like
what do you want? Bazookas.
Oh. Yeah, he showed me the safe at his house.
Really?
Actually, yeah, two. And like,
the devil beat in relation to the radio.
You treat us like we're goddamn with some of us. You can't go up and get out from up here and put the fucking head back. Now they're holding us 300 yards away. Well, I went around to the other side.
In case they.
Because they didn't want to do it. He was going to come on down this way.
Guys, we're still good for 12 for the press conference, and it'll only be the sheriff speaking.
Okay. Only the sheriff.
Only the sheriff as of now, only the sheriff.
Thank you.
There was some media partners thought that there was going to be a press conference on the street. That's not true.
Bottom line is, on this one, there's just two questions. What was the item they were trying to defuse? And what was the protocol they were trying to defuse? The only two questions. That's right.
They say only the sheriff's talking?
I'll be ready.
Is he something to say?
If it was military ordinance, there are protocols involved in how to deal with it. The question is, how old was it?
that's true. It's unstable.
Yeah, well, the question is, how old is old?
I'd be nice if they let me know.
You want to you can go down on where it's flat so you don't fall over.
And I'll move out of the way. I'll go.
All right.
Point blank, what the hell were they doing with it up here?
Apparently, it's material they moved from a bomb colony.
Well, then why the hell didn't they take it to wayside? They have any doubts at all that it was unstable.
I can hear you. Are we going to the bike this time?
The password is it?
Are we throwing to the bike?
Have they tested this damn thing? Does it work?
Yes.
They work.
It'll last for another month.
All right, no problem. Okay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we understand. And if you can take the minus out of my ear, please. But what we have is we're being told that the sheriff himself will be the only one. As a matter of fact, let me get out of the way. I believe we are beginning to get some of the brass of writing. He's going to have quite a few people with him. But he is going to be the only one. This one, activists could see also the ATF and explosion and fire investigation trucks that are coming in to the base of the facility. I told you, ATF is one of several groups that is going to be helping in this investigation.
I hope you guys are just going to read a prepared statement and take no questions.
Are you on the bridge?
that's the case, it's bullshit.
You guys, the sheriff is walking over right now, so we should be on in about 5 minutes.
The sheriff is walking this way. He was actually off at the
Tell me anybody here who's got more experience than I do.
and that is literally up the hill from where we are. So he is walking now. He might be pushing his foot up, as a matter of fact. But he will be the only one speaking today.
You guys can line up behind the sheriff, please.
Well, good morning to everybody, and I want to thank you for being here, and your patience in waiting for us. We've been very busy, as you can imagine, over the last several hours. I'll be the only one speaking today, and I'll be answering your questions after I speak. But if you look around me, the team that I have, that I'm surrounded by, members of the board, my partner, Jim McDonald from the LAPD, Tony Maroney from LA County Fire, CHP. I could go on, and I'll talk about some of that as we go on. So it is a somewhat of a beautiful day today weather-wise, but there's definitely a black cloud hanging over the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department and our county family. This morning, shortly after 7:30 a.m., an explosion occurred at our Special Enforcement Bureau, arson explosives detail facility located in the 1000 block of Northeastern Avenue in East Los Angeles, which is right behind this hill. Tragically, there were 3 sworn members who were fatally killed that were assigned to our arson explosives detail. No other department members were injured or transported to any hospitals. This is, unfortunately, the largest loss of life for us as the LA County Sheriff's Department since 1857. Between all 3 sworn members, they had served our community proudly for 74 years, and that's amongst all 3 of them collectively. 19 years, 22 years, and 33 years. And at this point, we are not giving out their names. One of the reasons it took me a while to get out here, one of my priorities is the families of our deputies. And I've met with several of them this morning. There are still others who are on their way. There are others who have not been notified. The last thing I want to do is them to turn on the news and find out that way. So thank you for respecting that at this point. My second priority were our employees. Our employees are hurting right now. Members of our Special Enforcement Bureau, other members of our arson detail as well, arson explosives detail. In regards to the details of what happened, I'm going to give you what I have right now. There's a lot more that we don't know than what we do know. But our intent is to look at this from the very beginning and figure out what is it exactly that caused this tragic event. Currently, our homicide detectives are on scene, and they are investigating the deaths that are we are being assisted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, who are investigating the post-blast portion of this incident. You have seen other vehicles other than FBI. You've seen the ATF here. They will be assisting the FBI as well. I am very grateful to the bomb squad of the Los Angeles Police Department, and I mentioned Chief Jim McDonald standing behind me here. They immediately came out to assist after this explosion occurred to render the devices safe. And just so all of you know, they were just rendered safe within the last minutes, right before we walked out here. So it was still an active scene. It wasn't stable, and definitely a very active crime scene as we go forward. At this time, we do not know the cause of the explosion. However, the specific area has been closed off due to the ongoing investigation. We believe there is no threat to this community. Actually, I could tell you there is no threat to this community. This is an isolated incident. And again, no threats. We have road closures, Eastern Boulevard between Blatchard Street and Lotta Drive. And again, I do want to thank all of our local partners, our local elected officials that are here to help us get through this very difficult time. We have our Psychological Services Bureau personnel on scene that are assisting our employees at this moment, along with peer counseling and chaplain services. And as I said earlier, I have met with 2 of the 3 families thus far. And as you can imagine, those were extremely challenging conversations. So anyways, ready for questions. Those are all good questions that Pete just asked. Now that the investigation has started, now that the investigators can actually get in to the scene that it was just rendered safe, we will be able to answer all those questions. Too early right now to be able to answer that.
Were there other military style or military grade explosives nearby that were rendered safe by the LAPD monitors?
We will know that hopefully in the next couple of hours.
Sir, were they moving these explosives from one place to another? Were they investigating existing explosives already in the facility? And what were they doing?
All these questions are really good questions, and they're the questions that we have as well. The investigation is just about to get started on all this, and these are all the questions that we're going to want answers to, and we'll get them. But simply, right now, I wanted to get out here. I know all of you have been waiting for a while. I'm giving you the information I have, and we're not there yet. Thank you.
Can you say something in Spanish for us, please?
Let's wait for the English, and then we'll do the Spanish afterward, if that's okay.
Sure, are you able to say this? We heard that someone was injured as well and taken to the hospital. Are you able to say the status of that person?
Earlier, we had 3 fatalities of our employees, which I call heroes. Are very heroic in the work that they do. We had no other injuries other than the 3 fatalities. And just so all of you know, the members of this team, I've heard over and over the word elite being used. I think sometimes that term gets overused. But if you're familiar with our Special Enforcement Bureau, they're the best of the best. And the individuals who work our arson explosives detail, They have years of training. And these members, usually the average calls that they go to in dealing with some very dangerous situations or items average about 1,100 per year. So these aren't people who don't do this very often. They are fantastic experts. And unfortunately, I lost 3 of them today. Those are all questions, Pete, that we're going to get to. We need to go from A to Z to know exactly what happened. That's why we have our partners here from the Federal Bureau of Investigation that will be conducting the post-blast. There'll be a lot of details coming out there eventually. ATF is here to assist them, the National Response Team. These are individuals that have a lot of expertise in what they do. And again, all the questions being asked, very good questions. But if I waited to get the answers to those, I'd be here probably in 2 days. And I'm just trying to get out here in front of all of you. The question is, are we anticipating a procession for our 3 heroic deputies who passed away? And the answer to that is yes. There will be a procession. I don't have any specific information on that, but it'll happen the next several hours.
Sheriff, we understand that you're still gathering information, but perhaps because of the nature of what we're dealing with, these logs or theft, whatever it is, can you tell us a little bit about the vehicle they were driving, or anything at all that you did, any kind of preliminary indication? Because, as you have said, you guys know whether it's preliminary setup. This seems to be something completely out of the blue. Is there anything?
I don't have the answers to those questions yet. And again, getting out here, trying to be out here at this time to inform all of you, our community, to know what we know at this time was very important. Again, all of you are amazing. You're asking very important questions, and we're going to get the answers, I think, to, if not everything, to most of them, but we just simply don't have that information at this time. There is currently an investigation going on to determine what happened from the very beginning to the end. I know everybody wants answers. Please understand, we just rendered the scene safe. Within the last 30 minutes, the LAPD bomb squad rendered the scene safe. We have to go back, investigate what happened from the very beginning, and we'll get there. Just not going to happen this soon. I would be very irresponsible to try and answer a lot of these questions without the information that I need to positively give you facts, and I don't have the facts at this point.
Sheriff, we understand that you're telling us everything you can tell us, and we understand we got to wait. By when, roughly, you think you can have another press conference to tell us more information?
We'll, through our Sheriff's Information Bureau, we'll put something out in the next couple of hours of when we would have more information, but I'm going to tell you right now, based on my experience, when we're conducting these type of investigations, it doesn't take hours to get some of this information. It takes days and weeks. We do not rush this investigation. We want to make sure that we're extremely thorough. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost 3 lives, and we want to make sure we know what happened. We don't want to repeat for this. And again, all the questions that are being asked are very legitimate. There are other law enforcement agencies who have bomb techs, not only around the country, around the world, that want to know what happened here. So we want to make sure that no one else, we don't repeat this, right? So thorough investigation will be done by multiple agencies, and we'll get back to you about it. It sounds like everything is repeat questions about the incident. I can't answer any of those right now because we don't have those facts yet. So with that, thank you all, and then we'll keep you updated on any progress on anything else. Appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you.
Thank you. Off to the side, off to the side. Thank you guys. We'll give you an update on our next.
live in Spanish?